Happy holidays, everybody. We're here on the porch of the Beekman 1802 Mercantile in Sharon Springs, New York. And our theme for this holiday's window display is Merry Little Christmas. And so what we've done, working with the great folks at Groton Hobby in Groton, New York, is we've created miniature scenes of Beekman. And so in this first scene we have the Beekman Mercantile, and that's shopkeeper Timmy in there, and you can see little copies of the cookbook and little copies of the bucolic plague and little wheels of cheese, and everything is made exactly to scale. And even if you open one of the little books, it actually has recipes for the cookbook. And in this window we've got the Sharon Springs Imperial baths, which is one of the original bathhouses which made Sharon Springs famous. And we actually took a photograph of one of the old bathrooms and recreated it. And of course, there's Santa sitting in the bath, and you know, because no one could resist a good bath back in those days. And here in this window is the Chalybeate Park, which is the park right in the center of town, which we're trying to raise money to renovate. And standing in this scene is Doug Plummer, whom a lot of you may recognize as one of the owners of the American Hotel, and he's wearing his trademark kilt. And we're actually going to auction off this particular window box to raise money for the restoration of Chalybeate Park. So if anyone's ever wondered what Doug wears under his kilt, you can bid on this box and find out for yourself. Just email us at beekman1802.com. Now here is Farmer John in the barn with the girls. You can see how everybody looks really cozy. And we've even got Orangey White here in the scene. And that doll looks just like Farmer John. Now in this scene is the dining room of the Beekman Mansion. And you can see here's the table that I built for Josh for his birthday. And there's Josh back in the corner with his tiny little head and his big body. And you can see on the walls of the dining room we've put all of the Barnyard Royalty Christmas ornament collection. And there's Polka Spot right in the center above the mantle. And those were all done by artist Carol Liu, who's amazing. And look right there in the window, you can see the ghost of Mary Beekman. People read her blog on the website. And also, if anybody watched the Thanksgiving episode of the Fabulous Beekman Boys, you can see right there on the corner of the table a tiny little box of stovetop stuffing. Because no Thanksgiving is complete without stovetop stuffing. And then when you come down to this window, this is as if you're walking on the front porch of the Beekman Mercantile. And this is actually Pete, which is Maria's husband, and he's bought Maria's Christmas present. You can see the little Beekman bag there. And you can actually see he's looking at the Christmas windows, and the Christmas window he's looking at is the window that shows the Beekman dining room. And then the very last window is a scene of Beekman Farm ice skating on the pond. Now I don't think that this doll looks very much like me, though that's probably what I look like after having Thanksgiving dinner. But you know, we always like to let you guys in on the things that don't work out for us. And this window box was supposed to have flying snow in it. And there's actually a fan installed on the ceiling of the box, but it wasn't strong enough to make the snow blow. So unfortunately, you just have to imagine that in your head. But I hope you've enjoyed this little tour of our windows at Beekman 1802 Mercantile. And please visit Sharon Springs and see them for yourself.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself